Welcome back. So it's a busy day, busy day. I think it's done for today. Like I think I can relax a bit. So I've been waiting for the last like half an hour to 45 minutes. Did my standard workout for the day. Trade went down while I was doing that because that does tend to happen. So Tyler Toffoli's now a member of the New Jersey Devils. I like this deal for New Jersey a lot. I don't think it's as bad for Calgary as I'm sure Flames fans would think. So Tyler Toffoli goes to New Jersey as a $4.25 million cap hit for another year. He's coming off of a career year. I don't expect him to score at this rate in New Jersey. However, he's joining a very talented team. He might score similar totals. So 82 games this year, 34 goals, 39 assists, 73 points. Going the other way, Yegor Sharangovich, who, as I said, once we reached the offseason, it was clear the Devils were ready to move him. I would welcome him on any team I cheer for. He is a hardworking player. He's listed as a center. I don't think he's played center that much in New Jersey. At least doesn't feel like it. Anyways, he's 25 years of age. He's a restricted free agent in 75 games this year, 13 goals, 17 assists, 30 points. He is capable of 25 goals. Very hardworking forward. I would love to see him on the line with, say, Dubé Mangiapane, something like that. Anyways, Sharon Govich, I think, will be a good fit for the Calgary Flames. They also add a 2023 third round pick. So on Thursday, they will pick 80th unless they move that pick between now and then. So I give New Jersey the win in the trade. Absolutely. Toffoli's the best player. However, I don't think Calgary did that badly. And again, remember Toffoli's older. He's on a expiring contract. We'll see whether or not New Jersey signs him beyond this year. But counting on New Jersey, re-signing Meyer, we're gonna see quite the team with New Jersey. They may score a ton of goals this coming season. Toffoli's a decent playoff performer as well, so I like the trade for both teams. Though I do give New Jersey the edge in this one just ever so slightly. I want to throw this into a news video and just say this here: McDavid not being a unanimous winner of the Hart Trophy is not that big a deal. The first video I did today was about the odd voting that we've seen all the way back to 1982. So Wayne Gretzky was a player who scored over 200 points in a season, did not get a unanimous Hart Trophy vote. So this is nothing new. It's nothing new. I talked about it in that video as well. Enjoyed putting that list together. I think now people are blowing it up way too much, expecting a reporter to lose his credentials and he should be done talking about hockey. If he legitimately feels like McDavid was fifth in that, on his Hart ballot, he could have left him off. Maybe next year he leaves him off. Either way, I think people are making too big a deal of it. Also, though, relating to the Oilers, Yamamoto has a buyout coming. At least it looks like it. Ken Holland was asked about it, and he said, yes, that's an option. I think they're going to try to trade him until the buyout window closes, which is on Friday, meaning they'd have to waive him on Thursday. And then, you have 24 hours to see if somebody picks him up, and then you do the buyout on Friday. So we'll see with Yamamoto if he gets moved at the draft. It's possible somebody picks him up at the draft. I think that's what they would prefer. It looks like maybe Klim Kostin's on his way out too. That'd be a shame, though, if they don't keep Kostin, because I liked him with the Oilers. I think he was a solid pickup for them. Somebody will pick him up for the bottom six. Sure, the offense may not be there with Kostin, but he's got some fight in him, and he's a decent player. So we'll see what happens with the Oilers over the next few days. How they, get around the salary cap to get everything to work for their team and make the improvements they need on the ice for next year. This coming week is a very important one for Ken Holland, as it is for all GMs, including Brad Treliving. Brad Treliving has confirmed that Sheldon Keefe's staying. That's like the worst kept secret in hockey, really. It's been clear that they're gonna try to extend Keefe if they can. So he's sticking around, and his staff as well. And of course, he's saying, and what else is he going to say publicly? Re-signing Matthews and Nylander. He wants that done as soon as possible. Of course, Nylander, there's always that talk about whether or not he might end up getting moved out of that core four, but they've got to keep Matthews. They have to. I would find it slightly amusing if Matthews signed an 8-year extension with Toronto on July 1st. Because how many years have we heard, well, Matthews is going to leave Toronto the first chance he gets. I honestly, I'd probably get a kick out of it if Matthews signed there for 8 more years. We would have to see what that cap hit looks like. Remember, the cap's supposed to go up next year. So Bill Guerin talking about the draft, saying that because they have a really good prospect pool, they have a lot of prospects, they're likely to go by position, so positional need. And they do have a very good prospect pool in Minnesota. That's good news because, of course, they have cap problems for the next couple of years. And so having guys on entry-level deals, or at the very least younger players on cheap contracts, that definitely helps. So yeah, Minnesota should be drafting by position. That'll be an interesting one to watch at the draft. Looking at San Jose, Mike Grier is repeating what he has said before, where he is not really in favor of a 50% retention on Karlsson should he trade Karlsson. And I understand where he's coming from. That is a huge cap penalty for the San Jose Sharks, should that be the case. But I think he's going to end up having to bite the bullet at some point. I really do. I think that Erik Karlsson, for him to be traded, that contract, I know the year he's coming off of, but that contract is really pricey for the teams that would be looking for his services. And obviously teams that he'd be interested in going to, I think they're going to have to retain about 50% of that salary, unless they find another team to act as a third-party broker, and they broker some kind of deal where they retain 30% or 25%, and another team retains 25%, 20%, in order to get that trade to go through to whatever destination he's going to end up with eventually. But the trade hasn't happened yet, and clearly, if this is going to be Mike Grier's stance, that may hold that trade off for a while. So if you're waiting on a Karlsson trade, it might take a while. Yes, now that I've said that, it could very well happen immediately. And if it does, you're welcome. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, Devils fans, I know you're probably pretty excited. The team looks like they're getting even better. And they were already a pretty good team as it was. So let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.